Valentine's Day, the day where you remind your loved ones how much you adore them. You could be cheap and give them the "I love you so much, happy Valentine's Day" types of cards in your local store. You could also be W-mans and buy your girl some roses or any flower they want. At this point, with how our generation is when it comes to love, they'll take anything they can get. They'll probably make her happy if you do that, so just don't be a cheap guy. Get a box of chocolates even though you're probably not going to get a single piece from it, with the fact that you bought it with your hard-earned cash. But who cares, right? Because it's all about the partner. It's like, now they better be showing some love back. If you know, you know. But yes, it's a very lovely holiday and there's totally nothing wrong about it whatsoever. There's not even a single flaw. Alright, let me stop with the sarcasm right now. You're not catching me wasting my time on social media scrolling like a bot being sad over someone else's relationship. Valentine's Day is basically the worst or best day for you, depending if you're actually in a somewhat stable relationship or you're just a lonely bum like me. It's all good. Hey, I'll tell you one good thing about being lonely though. At least we're not spending time and money on people we're probably gonna go break up with the next week anyways. And by the way, relax. I'm not saying all relationships are like this, but I'm just saying I've seen it with my own eyeballs come to reality. But hey, that is young love for you. But anyways, in today's video, we're going to speak on the different types of people on Valentine's Day, since apparently people care about this holiday. I personally don't care, respectfully. But before we get into the multiple types of people during this beautiful scam of a holiday, we must truly understand what is Valentine's Day. It is a lovely holiday celebrated on the 14th to express love, affection, and money, depending if you're a brokey or not, between two companions or multiple. I don't know if you're King Solomon is big, having thousands of wives. So I'll be honest here, I'm not a historian, so I don't know the exact origins, but it is believed to originate from a Roman festival. I will tell you one thing though, those Romans was definitely doing the naughty deed, going crazy in the bed, you know what I'm saying? They probably had a whole parade to see who was the freakiest. Hey, chill Romans, you freaky bastards. Celebration of Valentine's Day spread like wildfire, burning your local neighborhood through Europe in the Middle Ages to America, turning into the modern troll of a holiday we know today. Alright, enough of the history lessons crap, let's get into it. For the first type is the loner, which is the majority of this world since relationships have been decreasing. I guess you could say traditional relationships have fell off, or people just simply have terrible game. Like, bro, do you not have Riz? Let me find out. Y'all need to go to Riz Academy. Y'all looking down bad. What's up? What's good? But seriously though, for once I'm not trolling y'all. You guys can take the time and look up the stats yourself. I'm on my nerd stuff for this video. There are a few different versions of this type of person, of course. You are either the genuine, and I'm sorry to say this, but so ugly that you have a figure that only a mother can love. Alright, let me stop. Everyone in school or your workplace probably got hooked up and you're that one kid who missed out sadly. I felt that in 8th grade. But don't worry little bro, you're not alone. Your boy Jeff had that awkward Ritz. And yet I still found a way to fumble, of course. Next is someone who saw an Escape the Matrix TikTok and is too busy in the gym working out or trying to build that business that he wanted to do. Or 3, you're simply investing in yourself. If you feel like you're missing out on this terrible holiday, trust me, y'all are good, my kings and queens. Your time will come. I hope though. At the end of the day, I'm not your fortune teller. I'm just keeping it a buck right now. Next type is the school relationships. Oh, brother. I already know these type of people do the most. Like, okay, we get it. You guys are together. Like, seriously, I'm not even trying to be a hater right now. As y'all already know, I'm usually a positive guy.
Boy, if you don't get your squiggly diggly head.
But yeah, 30 stories is crazy. Across from TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, like, you don't think we care? They usually have flowers, some chocolate, and that one rose like teddy bear. Because apparently after that one trend, every single girl in the world wanted it. And if you didn't get your girl that rose teddy bear, you're basically an L boyfriend. Like, what? Also the ones who are going crazy in the hallways. It'd be 2 people on the wall grinding, trying to recreate a corn hub scene. Like, come on now, we in school, get a room y'all two. I'm over here trying to rush into my next class and I'm seeing these 2 going crazy in the hallways. And it's not like I want to look at them too. They be over here doing it in the middle. It's like they be wanting the attention at this point. Like, god damn. Of course though, us kids' hormones are on another level, so I can't really say nothing. But still, you can't even wait after school at least. No patience indeed. We rushing that shit. Go crazy. But I do find funny about these type of relationships though, which by the way, this doesn't happen to all. But they be the people doing all this work with the Instagram post, making it seem they're in the perfect relationship. Oh, look at us when you guys suck. And I swear by literally next month, I see the same exact girl with the whole other dude. Almost like they forgot they were even writing paragraphs about this person on their story. I'm about saying, I want this person to be in my life forever. On the cap. And people genuinely can't take anyone seriously. Everyone's just trying to have fun. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for it. I just see no point in being in a committed relationship if you're just gonna cheat or do some BS. But hey, it is what it is. Next type is the one who has to deal with their lost loved one. Prayers for these guys, by the way. Find the holiday overall very difficult and don't want nothing to do with it. They're going through pain, depression, and agony. Honestly, I felt that type of pain. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Your friend could send them a checkup card, making sure they're alright, and then you catch this person ripping up the card in front of your face and won't even bother to clean up the mess until the next day. These people are so miserable that I generally pray they get through it because Lord knows this world is is cold and could use some positivity. Next type is the rich relationships. Money, money, money. You thought the school kids went all out? You don't know nothing about these selfish rich people. War. They treat it like it's a love version of Christmas. Off rip, they bring out the expensive materialistic items and purses. Next, they buy the new iPhone since they feel pressure that they'll need to buy it every single year, even though nobody cares. And then they go out to one of the most expensive restaurants and rent it out just for them. When rich people say they don't want any germs from these peasants. And even after all this, they're still bored. So you already know they hopped on their private jet and flew out to Italy or France to enjoy the week. First class type B, you already know the vibes, baby. Like sheesh, I'm trying to get like done with my future relationship. Next types are the brokies, the poor people, the peasants, the ones who could barely afford eggs. Oh wait, I can barely afford eggs. Shit, I guess I'm a brokey. These people are mad cheap and barely could afford a night out. But at the same time though, they're the same ones who have the stronger connection of love. I'm talking about that real love, that Disney movie type of love. They don't rely on gifts or money to make them happy, but simply being together is just enough for them. It's very wholesome to me, I'm not gonna lie. That to me is more of a flex than any object could buy. Like where are the loyal ones like this, yo? We need more of them. Because them gold digger rates keep going higher from what I've seen in my life. Don't get twisted, you need some type of motion and money. But I would like to also know if things went downhill for me, I'm still gonna hold it down and keep it real. Next type is Cupid, which there are two versions by the way. The first one is the random guy who actually dresses up like the man-child with diapers with a bow and arrow in the streets of your local city. And yes, this guy's probably drunk. Like this is not Halloween, but hey, I guess you could go crazy. Life can be boring after all. The second one is basically the wingman. And I mean that metaphorically, obviously, not literally. You're probably single as a Pringle and the holidays are getting closer, so you're trying to look for a partner. But of course though, you have no game, or your social skills are garbage since the 2020 pandemic. But not to fear, Wingman is here. He's got the power of the wrist and uses it very responsibly. He also uses it not just for his own game, but to help out others to find someone they can match with. He is very humble and always down to help out the homies. He's the modern day Cupid. Next type is the toxic relationship, aka the blue-faced Krishan effect. Alright, let me stop trolling. I don't know them personally, so I'm not gonna get in their business. But you gotta admit though, the internet has been treating them like Bonnie and Clyde if they were on some toxic drugs. The toxic types are crazy. They're the type you see in Arkham Asylum. When the world needed him most, he's not here. Like Batman, we need you. My generation praises this type of love. Like dang, I thought you were my girl, not the ops. Such a shame, my brother in Christ. They probably got hurt before and they put in all their trauma into the next person instead of healing. What did I do to deserve this treatment? Dang. The next type is the long distance relationships. They're going through the pain of being hundreds of miles away from each other and still trying to be together. Also, these obviously fail since some of these girls get their guts destroyed on the low. But if you make it past Valentine's Day, you got my respect. Next type is the family, which is more cultural and loving, or loving enough since most families can be broken. It is usually the time to gather and remember to never take anything for granted, which is one thing I always felt was weird about Valentine's Day. We should be able to show love every single day for real. Like why does it have to only be on this specific day? Like what's up with that? That's kind of a scam in itself. At that point, we're just faking our emotions in the family dinner table, but I guess out of respect. Next type is the normal relationship. They usually are the Netflix and chill type of groups as well. Next type is the one who sleeps in the whole day. This person is usually single or wants nothing to do with this holiday. If you want to interact with me, I'll put my social media and Discord link down in the description below. If y'all haven't already, I would very appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe and post notifications on to know when I drop another video. Stay blessed and I'm out of here.